So now that we've earned a little bit of cred or credibility, the next question is this: how do we keep it? Well, let's start by broadening our perspective. The next clip comes from Christine Royston, CMO of Reich, who reminds us that great marketing leaders don't just understand their function, they understand the business. One of the things that I loved about our pre-show discussion is that you talked a lot about the mindset shift from marketing expert to business leader. And I love that. It's something that I think is very, very important and really ties into a lot of what we're talking about with business objectives and really understanding those first. What shaped your view that marketers must lead with the business objectives first?
Sure. So I think probably two things. So one, as a marketer, I grew up in generation, revenue focused marketing roles. And in those types of roles, you have to be focused on the business objective. You are trying to grow the company. And so you need to look at how is the company, thinking that they need to grow.
Right.
I think the second piece, and this is by no means, a requirement for anyone to be a leader, but, I did get a sort of a general business education with my MBA. And so I was able to see how all the pieces of business connect. What are some of the requirements you need from a finance perspective, from a product perspective, from a strategy perspective? So it's super foundational, but I think you can get that in any experience you have by just being curious, asking questions. Talk to the finance team, ask them what's important. Talk to the sales team, ask them what's important. So you understand how the different pieces connect to create a strategy.
I love this because it's so simple and yet so powerful. Christine's advice is a reminder that the more connected we are across functions, the stronger our seat at the table becomes. If marketing wants to be a business driver, we have to speak the language of sales and finance. And the only way to do that is to be in those conversations. So here's a tip I give my clients all the time. If you want to change how marketing is perceived, schedule one meeting this month with your CFO and your CRO. Ask them one question: what does growth mean to you? Then align your marketing objectives around that answer. Because when you start showing that marketing is helping the company hit revenue goals, that's when your seat at the table stops being negotiable.